So if I'm not mistaken, around 2 years ago, Adidas was bringing us this new range which was called the NMD S1, which was taking the original NMD to a new level with a very nice design and a very chunky midsole, which for sure by now it's already quite iconic. But at the start of 2023, Adidas has made a collaboration with Pharell for this NMD S1. And in today's video, we're gonna have a look at one of those 3 color combination which just dropped around the start of December. Guys, and welcome back for a brand new review. If you are new to the channel, please consider subscribing and also giving me a like. It will really help out the channel. You can also give me a follow on Instagram and TikTok to see exactly what I'm gonna review in the next few days. In today's video, guys, as I've just said, we're gonna have a look at the new color combination for this collaboration coming from Adidas and Pharell Williams. So let's go ahead and take them out of the box, which as you can see will come in this blue box, which is actually quite big and heavy as well. So this one will just have a human race written in this white color here on top of the lid, and rather than that we're gonna have a small trifold logo and the lettering on one side of the box, and on the other side we're just gonna have the actual sizing tag. So let's go ahead and take them out. So in today's video, guys, we're gonna have a look at one of those 3 color combinations we just dropped a couple of weeks back for this Adidas NMD S1 Mahbs. As I said earlier, guys, at the start of the year, Adidas was bringing this new collaboration with Pharell Williams for this NMD S1, and now at the end of the year we actually got another 3 color combinations for the same shoe. So this one, which we're gonna have a look at today, will be called Oatmeal and Mint, and besides this colorway we also had one with the back part of the shoe in brown and another one in pink. So most definitely I would say that for sure we'll take this NMD S1 range and making it a bit rugged, but in my opinion I don't actually like this one as much as the normal releases for the NMD S1 range, which for sure feel actually a bit better on foot, even though both of them they will sit on the exact same midsole. But don't get me wrong, I really feel that this one is still an interesting drop, but unfortunately this one will come at a very high retail price, which at least here in the UK will be £200, which I guess will be around $240 US, which for sure will make a dent in your actual pocket. So let's go ahead and also do a breakdown of this one, guys. So as you can see, for this upper we're gonna have roughly just 2 materials. One of it will actually cover around 3/4 of this upper, and it will be this canvas material in this cream color, which will have written quite big from the midfoot all the way to the front of the shoe, human race, in this green color. And as you can see, in this canvas material we're also gonna have 4 perforation holes on each side, which will actually be the lacing system. So this one will also have underneath some reinforcement just to make sure that we won't actually rip this canvas material. So this lacing system will keep in place these rope laces, which are actually looking quite nice. And as you can see, these ones will also have these rubberized tips in this green color, which they are actually looking quite nice. So underneath this canvas material we actually gonna have like a sock type of material, which is something usual for this range, which in my opinion it's actually quite thick, but it's not too flexible. And in the same time this one doesn't actually have padding almost at all. We're gonna have a very small amount of padding actually just here at the back of the shoe. As in for the actual lining, we're gonna have this textile. It is actually like a knitted material, which will be the case for most of this upper actually. And at the bottom, guys, we're also gonna have this ortholite foam insole in the same cream color, which will have imprinted here at the heel section the Adidas trefoil logo and the lettering alongside the human race branding in this green color. Going now to the actual midsole, guys, you probably already know that inside of this rubber shell, which actually feels quite raised, we're gonna have a boost midsole, which to be honest doesn't feel to be as squishy and comfortable as a normal pair of NMD S1. I'm not entirely sure if they actually changed something, but for sure it's not gonna be as comfortable as a normal pair of NMD S1. But this rubber shell, it's exactly the same as a normal pair of NMD S1s. But the actual pods, which will stick out on the medial and lateral side, won't have any branding, and they will just be in the same color as the midsole, which for the front part will be in this cream color, which is also semi-translucent, but at the back part this one will be in this mint color, which will also extend to this heel section and just above it, which for sure is looking quite nice. So now, guys, we can finish with this rubber outsole, which yet again looks exactly the same as a normal pair of NMD S1s. So this one will have a lot of these trefoil logos all over. In few places we're also gonna have this boost midsole exposed as well, which for sure will actually help for the flexibility. As in for the actual sizing, for this one I actually made a mistake and I just went with my true to size, which is also recommended on the Adidas website, but for sure this one for me, at least as I have skinny feet, feels actually a bit too loose. So in case you already have a pair of NMD S1s, you probably know that for this one you need to go with a half size down for people with normal and skinny feet like me. But in case you have wide feet, it's either you can stay with your true to size or even try a half size up if your feet are actually quite wide. So overall, guys, this latest color combination coming from Adidas and Pharell Williams for this NMD S1 Mahbs, in my opinion, it's looking, I would say, quite decent, but I wouldn't say that this is something quite spectacular. I actually expected that for those 200 pounds we're gonna have some slightly better materials for this upper. Unfortunately, this is just gonna be like a knitted material, which will have this canvas material on top, which for sure I guess is gonna help in giving this pair a rugged look and feel, but unfortunately this is not gonna be as comfortable as a normal pair of NMD S1s. As I've said earlier, I'm not entirely sure if this rubber outsole it's a bit harder or the density of this boost it's changed. This one for sure, at least for me, doesn't feel as comfortable underfoot, and I shouldn't forget that this is actually a bit heavier, which I guess is gonna be the case also for a normal pair of NMD S1s as well. But for sure, for 200 pounds, in my opinion at least, I don't actually feel that it's worth it. I guess we are actually paying just for this association between Adidas and Pharell Williams, but unfortunately maybe you would want to hold on these ones and just try to get them on sale. For sure, paying a full price for this one, at least in my opinion, it's not worth it. So yeah, guys, this was my unboxing, a reviewing of one of these latest color combinations available coming from Adidas and Pharell Williams for this NMD S1 Mahbs. I really hope you've enjoyed this video, and if you did, don't forget to press the like button, maybe also subscribe to the channel. You can also give me a follow on Instagram and TikTok to see exactly what I'm going to review in the next few days. Of course, if you want to have a look at any of my recent reviews, you can choose any of the videos which you have now on the screen. And as always, I will see you in my next one. Thanks for watching!